Ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of 3Dub Wrestling. Tonight, we kick off Season 11 with Lone Star Showdown. What is going on, everybody? I am Dewey Danielson, and I am here to call all the action for you guys here tonight, including this. The International Championship, a TBX rematch, as Maartrix defends the title against Curt, Jeroen, Mercury, and Dyrgos. And we got another TBX rematch here. Plenty of them tonight as Josh Armstrong defends the XTV Championship against Will King in an ambulance match. We have Knoxx defending the Global Championship against Mad Dog X. And we have the tag team title rematches. Brothers in Arms defend the championships against Townsend Enterprises, Lance Hagen, and Caleb Stone. We have this announced just yesterday by the president. What was a number one contenders match is now an undisputed women's title match as Danni Moire defends against Nightshade, Jasolyn, and Athena. And don't forget, the main event tonight, Texas Deathmatch. John Awesome defends the 3Dub World Heavyweight title against the Star Killer, Chris Harris. All of that and much more tonight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell to catch all of your premier Efed entertainment with 3Dub Wrestling. And we are ready to start the night out here in Austin, Texas. And is for the Global Championship. All right, here we go. A lot of TBX rematches happening here tonight. This one, not particularly a rematch as for TBX goes, but it is a rematch for the Global Championship. Coming up, number one tonight. First, the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing 256 pounds. The hybrid athlete, Dog X. That's right, Mad Dog X defending the championship at TBX. A big moment for his career, although he did not come up with the title. It would be a phenomenal way to start the match, start the night at TBX. It was the Global Championship Elimination Chamber. And now tonight, Mad Dog X gonna get an opportunity to regain the Global Championship here tonight in Austin, Texas. Just 2 seasons ago, in Season 9, MDX was voted in the Turnbuckle Awards as the most improved superstar of Season 9, and last year, Season 10, Knoxx became Rookie of the Year. Man, what a clash this is about to be. From the wasteland, weighing 275 pounds, he's the Global Champion, Knoxx. That's right, Knoxx, the Global Champion. Big victory in his first big event back in Michigan Stadium a couple of months ago to get this championship. What a year, what a debut year Knoxx had here in 3Dub Wrestling. Of course, we mentioned becoming Rookie of the Season, which is a huge, huge accomplishment. What a high promise for Knoxx. See if he can get the job done here tonight in his first one-on-one. Well, it's his first one-on-one title match. Altogether defending this here Global Championship. All right, ready to kick things off here in Austin, Texas, for the first time ever Lone Star Showdown. Two big men getting into it here tonight. A big showdown as it's going to be. Knoxx powering MDX in the corner has to be broken up by the ref here. And now MDX taking Knoxx to the other side. Both of these guys very powerful individuals, and now MDX once again. Oh, and look out. Kick to the mid from Knoxx, and now this match is underway here. Scooped up and squirmed out and taken out the knee. The hybrid athlete, as he is called. Got him up, and man, driving him down. MDX starting out the match here pretty hot. Here we go, turn around, and now a DDT from Knoxx. And both of these superstars amping up here. First bit of action in Season 11. Look at this now. Man, oh man. Big show of strength from Knoxx, and now up on the shoulders again, but it's MDX with an elbow. On a back and forth already in this matchup as MDX using that strength again, but a back elbow this time from Knoxx, and a shoulder tackle takes him down. Here we go. Nope. Oh, brought back for a clothesline. Now Knoxx. Somebody's got to try to get their footing here. It's been back and forth for both superstars, and now it's MDX with the Irish whip, and caught him. The high-angled leg lariat. Look at this now, man. Slam him down on the back of his neck, and our first pinfall. 1 count, 2 count, not gonna get it. £270 pounds, both of these superstars. And look at MDX. Bringing him down with a powerbomb lung blower. Very impressive from the hybrid athlete. Here we go, look at this. Reaching back the neck. Knoxx got to try to power out, and he does. Big right hand to the face. Now Knoxx on his feet. Here we go. It's not long for MDX to scoop him up and bring him down with a big ending. And can that be the big ending? No, it's not. Quickly outside. Knoxx, but right back into the action. Look at this. Scooped up again. Caught again in a DDT. Up on the shoulders, driven down again. This time on the thin, matted concrete. On the outside here. No countouts in this global championship match. And now look out now. Driving the crown of the head on the thin, matted concrete, and that could be enough to turn things around for Knoxx. And oh man, I feel like we have seen that maneuver before, but it is Knoxx now. Oh, wait, MDX now powering out with some elbows, and oh man, what a spear. Cut Knoxx in half on the outside here. Just when you think the momentum has turned around, it's MDX back in the mix, and look at this. Look at this. MDX awaiting Knoxx right back into the ring now, and Knoxx now got him up. Oh man! Another big pile driver-esque maneuver, 2 count kick. And these two superstars are bringing the heat tonight. And now, oh man, driven down. Scooping him up again. No, now it's MDX with a DDT. Had it busted open. Knoxx there. Oh man, going for a big power slam or a spine buster, but caught in reverse by Knoxx, who is now back in the driver's seat. These two back and forth action. Nicely done clothesline, taken MDX all the way out, and now another pinfall from Knoxx, but it's only 2 again. What a way to kick off the night here in Austin, Texas. Ooh. Here's MDX, no, Knoxx, no, MDX. Leaping lariat and a kip up to boot. And it has not been anybody's game in this matchup. As back and forth as it is. And now Knoxx missing. Ducking out of the way and now scooping him up. No, another reverse DDT. One moment it's Knoxx, one moment it's MDX. Who do you think is going to get that final advantage and walk out global champion tonight? Oh, MDX again. On the neck and a 2 count. 3, no, 2 only. Another big kick out from Knoxx. Busted open and slammed down hard on his neck twice in this matchup. And a pop-up caught him with a jackpot. And is that enough for MDX to win the championship? It is not. Putting everything he can into this one, Knoxx. Oh man, with a big block. And can he get over? No! Back body drop, MDX staying in the game. Toe kick from Knoxx and back in control with MDX. Oh, he's got him up. Got him down on the top rope, guillotine. Right into another pinfall. Only going to get a 1 count, but that is an endurance pinfall. Oh, and it wasn't enough. Another big spear from MDX. My God. Cutting Knoxx in half and now spun him around. Slammed him down. And it looks like we've got a new champ. No, we don't. Man, MDX moments away from putting this one away, but the Season 10 Rookie of the Year hanging in there. Russian leg sweep takes him down. Knoxx once again back on his feet. Here we go, MDX back on his feet. Collar and elbow. Who's gonna get it? Knoxx. Reversing him down. Ooh, big kick. Right across the jaw, and now it's Knoxx in the corner. Looking for something big here. Knoxx now. Man, oh man. Big time right hand. Knocks out MDX right into that iron claw. And Knoxx retains the title. Just like that. A right hand and an iron claw makes MDX pass out. And I'm not sure he wasn't passed out before he got in that iron claw to begin with. Man, oh man, what a matchup. Here to kick off the night at the first time premium live event, Lone Star Showdown. That was definitely a showdown between two powerful men. And the Rookie of the Year continues his momentum and retains the title. Winner and still global champion, Knoxx. And oh man, what a matchup and what a ride It is set to be for Nick Knoxx in Season 11. Man, what a showing. You can't cut MDX short. Putting up one hell of a fight. And oh man.
She doesn't chase attention. It finds her. Put it on your lips.
When you're built different, you wear maulers. Power, style, fearless energy. Maulers. Unleash the animal.
Steps of a king. Style of a god. Entries.
Hey, this is Danni Moire, and you're watching 3Dub Wrestling.
Oh, I'm being told that we've got an impromptu match here, guys. I've never seen this colossus before. I'm being told that this is the Samoan Colossus, Makoa, standing 6'11", over 400 pounds. And you gotta wonder what this man is doing inside the 3Dub ring here tonight in Austin, Texas. And what a behemoth. Let's see what's in store here for Makoa. Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the main event icon. In his hometown here tonight. In Austin, Texas, all right. Please welcome from Austin, Texas. Weighing 250 pounds. 101, the main event icon, Twan Montana, showing up here tonight. It was not going to be refused. A match in his hometown, and well, he's got a rather big challenge on his plate here tonight, but that is not nothing. That Twan Montana isn't used to, of course, being in that big main event elimination chamber at TBX just a couple of months ago. But he has had a little chip on his shoulder over the past couple of months, and it is reflecting here tonight in his hometown. Plenty of cheers for the one-of-one icon, but you are hearing those boos as well. Even here tonight in his hometown, that means he is rubbing some fans and even some talent the wrong way here recently. But look at this impromptu matchup. The big Samoan going one-on-one with Twan Montana. Twan Montana, my God! 400 pounds and a quick kick out for the Samoan Colossus, Marco. And here is Twan again, showing off some damn strength. A power slam. Makoa kicks out. And this is going to prove to be a big matchup. And man, oh man. Massive choke slam. And Twan Montana kicks this time. And what is this? Just a series of pinfalls. And now Makoa. Kick to the midsection. He's got the main event icon. And not a good spot. And falling from damn near 8 feet in the air. But right back to his feet and right back up to the shoulders of Makoa. Oh man, slammed down. What a giant this man is. Look at him. Twan Montana is no small man, guys. Oh, another big power bomb. Man, this guy is just towering over Twan, and now some clubbing blows, and maybe Twan Montana has bit off more than he can chew here tonight. That dude's feet, and man, oh man. That massive heel right in the mouth of Twan, who looks to be going for another ride here. Massive chokeslam. Oh, this impressive beast, Mako, the Samoan Colossus, looking for the win, but Twan Montana kicks. Well, this would be one hell of a debut to get a win here tonight over Twan for this Makoa. But Twan again, slamming down the big man. Man, how is he doing it? Makoa, over 400 pounds. And now, in the Boston Crab, and he taps out. And a man that size does not bend in that fashion. And after what seemingly could have been a very bad situation for Twan Montana, somehow he pulls out the win here in this impromptu matchup in his hometown of Austin. Man, oh man. Almost biting off more than he can chew tonight. How many choke slams did he go through? 3 or 4 massive choke slams. But it would be this elevated Boston Crab, the one of one. Here is your winner, Twan Montana. Will not being denied a match in his hometown here tonight. Twan Montana gets the win. Well, how you think about that? A little impromptu here for Twan Montana. What a way to kick off season 11 for the Icon Emperor. Yeah, I can call him that. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Tag Team Championship. Now look at who has arrived in Texas. CFT, the leader and frontman of Townsend Enterprises, and that would be these two representing here tonight. Hall of Famer Caleb Stone and the 7-foot Monstar Lance Hagen. And man, they are representing a dominating faction that has been tearing up 3Dub for over a year now. Couple of back pedal moments at the big event, and this would be one of them where they had lost the 3Dub Tag Team Championships, and now tonight they are looking to regain them and bring the gold back to Townsend Enterprises. That's something Chris Harris is going to also be looking to do later tonight in the main event. That's something Danny's going to be also looking to do now with the new update from the president. 3 championships for Townsend Enterprises looking to come home tonight. Well, one team that is not going to be looking to let that happen is this team right here, the men who took away the tag team gold from Townsend Enterprises at TBX with the help of War and Peace's twin brother, Chris Chaos. Someone who had been at war with Peace, no pun intended, through the entirety of Season 10, and in a shocking moment, something we didn't see happening, Chris Chaos would come to the aid of Devil Dog and his brother, War and Peace. First, the challenger at a combined weight of 576 pounds. They are the team of Hall of Famer Caleb Stone and Lance Hagen, Townsend Enterprises. And at a combined weight of 488 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, Devil Dog and War and Peace, Brothers in Arms. Well, big win, like I said, at TBX for the Brothers in Arms. And CFT was ringside for that one as well. And he got into the action just a little bit, thanks to Devil Dog Hartford, but that would be the window of opportunity for Chris Chaos to show up and help Brothers in Arms retain, or win the championships. And will he be in attendance here tonight to help them retain the titles, or will CFT guide his men back to the tag team gold? We're going to start things out with Caleb Stone and War and Peace. Again, guys, another TBX rematch. Slam down hard as War and Peace. He's gone on to social media, has been highly active about this matchup. One of the most active of the three. The three others in this matchup really wanting to take it to Townsend here tonight, but it looks like Caleb Stone is going to start things off pretty good here for Townsend Enterprises. Now the tag to the monster. And look at it. Have to give the hats off to, though. Look at CFT already up on the apron. His guys are in control of this matchup, and he's already trying to get involved. I was just going to mention, little hats off to Lance Hagen. Let's cut down on some weight here in the off-season, waiting for Season 11, I have to say. Going to boost him up too well, but looks pretty good. But here's a pinfall, and now a 2 count. Not going to get the 3 just yet over War and Peace. Whoa, man. Driving down Peace pretty hard, and it's been all Lance Hagen and Caleb Stone to start this matchup. A running power slam gives the opportunity for Devil Dog to get tagged in, and here comes Lance Hagen as well. Oh, missing, and now the big man resuming the upper hand here, now disposing of War and Peace. Tag was made. Devil Dog is the legal man against the big monster right now, and Devil Dog planning. I don't know if you've seen it, but a moment ago there was a kendo stick in the ring. CFT just continues trying to get involved in his guys' matches. The last time he tried that in the tag match, we all know what happened. Could we be seeing a repeat of that here tonight? We'll have to find out. Devil Dog whipped in the corner. Not where he wants to be on Townsend's end. And Lance Hagen is just throwing bows here. Not letting Devil Dog, whoa, wait a minute. Just as I speak, Devil Dog with some high kicks. Gonna scoop up the big man, slamming him down. Nicely done power slam for the old wily vet. Oh, look at this now. Nicely done. Devil Dog gets the tag in to Caleb Stone now. Tossed up over the top rope. Big right hands from Devil Dog. Oh, blocked by Stone, and now we're back in the ring as we go. Another big power slam. Devil Dog has been cleaning up a little bit. Oh, since getting tagged in from War and Peace, who had a rough start in this match. Missing with a big kick, and now right back into the corner of Townsend, allowing for another tag. Look at this now. Oh, man. And CFT also getting involved. What was that all about? And, man, what teamwork from Townsend Enterprise. Nice pop-up Samoan. Lance Hagen doing a number on Devil Dog at the moment. I have to say, Townsend has been looking pretty good. Working as a team here, as a solid unit. Now Devil Dog trying to fight back the momentum, and now look out, another one-stop suplex. Here we go. Lance in the corner. Devil Dog now getting a tag back into the now fresher War and Peace, and now look at this. Taking him out. Lance Hagen goes down, and so does Devil Dog, and Caleb Stone breaks up. Man. Devil Dog took a big shot getting speared off the apron, but War and Peace almost got the victory to retain the titles. And now, Lance Hagen using the strength. The big right hands. Oh, blocked by Peace. We go now, Irish Whip back into the corner of the Brothers in Arms. But not a tag. Instead, using the mid-rail, driving down for another pinfall, 2-count kick out from Hagen. Nicely done series of events by War and Peace, and now here comes CF. Oh no! There he is again, Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos preventing Devil Dog, or excuse me, preventing CFT from getting involved. And another big double team maneuver from Brothers in Arms, and CFT goes down. Chris Chaos prevents CFT from getting involved. And now, the white flag locked in. And there it is! War and Peace makes the big man tap to the white flag. Brothers in Arms retain the title. Well, that is 2 titles so far, retained by the champions here tonight. War and Peace making the big man tap.
And still, tag team champions, Brothers in Arms.
Another big win and another good way to kick off Season 11. For Devil Dog and War and Peace, and we've seen more Chris Chaos, and what does that mean for War and Peace?
Hello everybody, welcome to Knoxx Life. And this right here is the premiere episode in 3 dub. I remember that night. Hexen standing in the ring. And Chris Connolly stood across from him with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. 101 wins, no losses for Hexen. The monster I created, still standing exactly where I left him. And I remember the ending of that night. The moment where everything changed for Hexen. Chris Connolly walked out still the world's heavyweight champion. But he didn't do it alone. And Chris Connolly walked out still the world's champion because I chose that moment. One moment.
Oh, man!
One distraction.
Oh, man!
1 second.
Oh, man!
101 and 0 became 101 and 1. So whenever Chris Connolly wants to tell a story, don't confuse that outcome with the reason. I didn't do it for Chris Connolly. I did it because somewhere along the way, Hexen forgot who created him. That night I reminded him was the only reason Chris Connolly left still heavyweight champion. No matter how Chris Connolly tells the story, that night that Chris Connolly walked away still the world's heavyweight champion and broke the streak of Hexen will always belong to me. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that's life.
Oh, Jack Harvey. They suffered a big loss at TBX, but the following contest is a fatal 4 elimination match and is for the International Championship. Jack got a lot on his mind, Conley and Hexen, but man, we are switching gears here. Our first of 2 fatal 4-way elimination matches here tonight. And this one is for the International Championship. From Dallas, Texas, weighing 242 pounds, the Arrival, Curt. Well, not too far away from here in Austin tonight, Dallas, Texas presents the Arrival, Curt Brooks, and he arrived in 3-dub with a massive way, taking on Dylan Mason and taking the International Championship from Mason after a series of matches and obstacles that Curt Brooks would eventually overcome. Then get involved with Jeroen Mercury and then Los Salvadores. Any threats to his championship would arise. That would include the 2 brothers, Dyrgos and Maartrix. That would lead to this. This is a rematch of the Fatal 4 that took place at TBX, where Maartrix would win his first major singles title, and Curt Brooks would walk out without the championship. Can he win back what was his prior? Or will Season 11 be another uphill battle for Curt Brooks? And from Belgium, weighing 228 pounds, the Dragon, Dyrgos. Well, the new attitude, the new look, in which some of us may not be in favor of. But Dyrgos, the Dragon, ever since losing the World Championship, has been a different man, and stepping up with his brother, the return of Maartrix, they would win the tag team championships, and then they would face off against one another. Big matchup at State of Emergency, which would see Maartrix win, and then Dyrgos had to sit back once again and watch his brother win the International Championship at the big event 10. You know, that's got to rub Dyrgos the wrong way. And if anything, he's going to try to make sure tonight that his brother does not walk out with that title again. From the Netherlands, weighing 243 pounds, Hall of Famer, Jeroen Mercury. Well, coming out of retirement last season to rejoin forces with Los Salvadores, now remains the only member of the faction still contracted by 3-Dub Wrestling. Of course, both Justin Peralt, the living legend, and Jimmy Shadow both retiring for the off-season. That would leave Jeroen Mercury with the decision to either ride back into retirement himself or stay in the ring, and that is what he had decided to do, and he is going to chase the one championship he has yet to win to complete the Grand Slam for Jeroen Mercury if he can win the international title. And the champion coming next, guys. Be sure to hit that like button. Stay tuned with us. From Belgium, weighing 224 pounds, he is the international champion, the Archangel, Maartrix. Winning his first major single championship at the big event X, well deserved for Maartrix, the man who has basically rode in the shadow of his brother for almost the entirety of his career, watching Dyrgos get all of the attention, watching Dyrgos win all of the championships, including the World Heavyweight Championship. And he wouldn't take it as a chip on his shoulder like Dyrgos is doing now. Maartrix would do the right thing and fight for his opportunities, and that is exactly what he did. And it proved to work for Maartrix. And now the Archangel tonight defends in this TBX rematch. Can one of these superstars take the title away from Maartrix, or will Maartrix continue on his first big championship run? And we are underway. Look at this. Little synchronized shoulder. Unlike TBX was a 2 out of 3 falls fatal 4-way match. That's something that you don't typically see in fatal 4-way, and it would be Maartrix to get the clean sweep, both pinfall victories, not allowing anyone else to get a victory. But tonight here, our first of 2 fatal 4-way elimination style matches, which means 3 competitors will have to be eliminated before the champion is crowned. Maartrix throwing the senton down, going to battle with Curt Brooks as Jeroen Mercury takes on the champion. No, right to Curt Brooks, and these two have had a lot of tension brewing since the end of season 10 in a right hand, but Curt Brooks stays alive. Now the two brothers who have also been in a heated rivalry as Maartrix tries to put away Dyrgos early. Maartrix has been on top of the rivalry thus far. Like I said, big win at State of Emergency, and then of course winning the championship at the TBX. Another switch up here, big slam from Jeroen Mercury on the Dragon, and that is a gutbuster slam from Maartrix on the arrival. Oh, look out, man! Maartrix was setting up something and missing with the super kick. Jeroen got involved, and man, oh man, a Claymore. And could that be it for the champ? No, a kick out of 2. And now, oh man, big cutter from Dyrgos on the Hall of Famer. Hold him over. Is this enough to eliminate Jeroen? Not gonna. 1 count kick out. Right hand, Jeroen Mercury. And here's Brooks from behind. Man, these two had some serious issues with one another. Brooks and Jeroen had. Nice shoulder breaker. Right into a pinfall. Brooks trying to eliminate Jeroen, and not going to happen. A couple times now, Jeroen, and now Dyrgos kicks out. Couple of close call pinfalls. And look at this. Pump handle slam from Maartrix. And a power bomb from Jeroen. Right into a sharpshooter. Jeroen has it locked in, a sharpshooter, and oh man, Curt Brooks taps. Curt Brooks just tapped out to the sharpshooter, and Jeroen Mercury eliminated it. And Dyrgos stays alive. And oh man, just like that, Curt Brooks eliminated early. And now the champ in trouble, but stays alive. Now we are down to 3. The Hall of Famer and the 2 Belgium brothers locking it up, and it's Maartrix slamming down the dragon. A big scoop slam from Maartrix, but Jeroen's right there. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. In these multi-man matches, and the champ doing a good job trying to stay on his feet, but here's his brother. No, reverse DDT. Nicely done by the champ. Now Jeroen rolling to the outside, buying himself some time here. As the champ scooped up, scooped down, and it's Dyrgos and Jeroen now. Ducking out of the way. Now it's Dyrgos. Scooping him up. Oh, dropping him down on the gut. And bringing that senton. Man, he has been doing that. Oh, man, oh, man. Massive knee from Maartrix to his brother, and Jeroen trying to eliminate Dyrgos. And only gets the 2 count. Oh, and the butterfly. Oh, and he got it. Landed it on his brother, but did not go for the pinfall. Pop-up cutter on Jeroen Mercury. Why did he not go for the pinfall on Dyrgos, and Jeroen kicks out? Right back to it. But caught by Jeroen, and man, oh man. Uh-oh, Dyrgos with the cutter. Got him. Got him. And that could be it for the champ here. No, he kicks out at 2. And oh man. Down to 3 in this fatal 4-way. Curt Brooks has been eliminated, and Jeroen gets the cutter from Dyrgos. And now it's Maartrix. Oh, look at this. Caught by Jeroen. Oh, man. Caught him hard in the face, off the knee. And the champ is eliminated. We're going to get a new champ here tonight. Maartrix. His international title reign has come to an end here tonight. And it's either gonna be his brother Dyrgos or Jeroen Mercury as the new champion. Man, oh man. Who do you think is gonna pull it out? As Maartrix has been eliminated. Dyrgos throwing around that gutbuster senton, trying to wear down Jeroen. Oh man, trying to take all the air out of Jeroen Mercury. And now this time, Jeroen's caught on. Back elbows, and now Jeroen's got him up. And Jeroen driving him to the canvas. It is down to 2 guys. And one of these superstars will become the new international champion. Oh man! Mercury clash! Mercury clash, Jeroen! No, he kicks out. Dyrgos stays alive. Man, oh, it's Curt Brooks. Brooks is back, and he's attacking Jeroen. Oh, he's got a chair. Oh man, anything goes in this fatal 4-way. And Curt Brooks has just returned to the matchup and struck Jeroen Mercury with a steel chair. And Dyrgos doesn't give a damn. He's going to take clear advantage of this. And he's got him. Jeroen off the ropes. Caught him. Dyrgos is going to become the new champion. Oh, man. From one Belgian brother to the next, Curt Brooks sends his message yet again to Jeroen Mercury. And Dyrgos takes clear advantage. Man, oh man, and we've got a new champ. And what a match, what a night, guys. Here is your winner and new international champion, Dyrgos. Oh, what a big win for Dyrgos, who no longer has to walk around with that chip on his shoulder, I guess. Or maybe he will, who knows. But a big match, big win for the Dragon Dyrgos, adding the International Championship to his collection. And man, we have yet to see the end of Curt Brooks and Jeroen Mercury. I can tell you that much, guys. It has been a great night here at Lone Star so far, but we had an amazing night back in Las Vegas, the headquarters for Global Impact. What a night it was, guys. We seen that highest honor MVP match where we would see Jaden Walker getting taken out and Nightshade becoming the first woman to enter that matchup, and we would see Will King help Chris Harris become a 2-time MVP. And then you can't forget this, guys, that big matchup between James Black and Matt 8 Star that would see Danni Moore getting all kinds of involved and Matt 8 Star get the victory. And we gave plenty of awards to some deserving superstars through season 10, and you are seeing the Turnbuckle Award winners that were announced back at Global Impact. What a night it was, guys. But we still have a big night here, including this fatal 4-way Undisputed Women's title match and the 3-Dub World Heavyweight title main event still later tonight, but coming up next, guys. The XTV Championship is on the line as Josh Armstrong, the Armed Armageddon, defends against the Entity in an ambulance match. Hit that like button. Stay tuned with us. The contest is an ambulance match and is for the Extreme Television Championship. King making a triumphant return after getting put in an ambulance at TBX after the Extreme Television Championship match that he had with Josh Armstrong. Returned at Global Impact, seemingly unscathed, and caused Josh Armstrong to not win the highest honor, MVP. And now here we are. Will we see a repeat of TBX here in this TBX rematch? Will King leave the arena once again in an ambulance? Or will it be Josh Armstrong, the Armed Armageddon? Both of these individuals have had their run-in with paramedics and healthcare.
The shadow in the hole, mainly carved in dirt and air, just to watch me fall. They fed lies with silver tongues, left me broken, cold and small. But you can't kill the storm when you summon Armageddon fall.
The XTV Championship and the mask still secure with Josh Armstrong. You can't forget, TBX was a mask versus title match, in which if Josh Armstrong were to lose that match, he would have had to take the mask off and expose that burnt face that came to us at the hands of Will King. Now tonight he looks to do the exact same thing that he did at the big event and take Will King to town here tonight.
Said I was vile, small eyes with a tearful smile.
Introducing first, from Newark, New Jersey, weighing 275 pounds, representing Townsend Enterprises, the entity, Will King. And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 234 pounds, he is the Extreme Television Champion, the Armed Armageddon, Josh Armstrong. Well, let's see, guys. A lot at stake here in this match, and here comes the ambulance. Take a quick look at the rules for the ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside the ambulance by any means necessary. We've heard that before. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner and the XTV champion. Just maybe, we will be looking at the end of the saga here between Josh Armstrong and Will King. And maybe you might see that face of Josh Armstrong. We'll have to find out. Look at this. A few words exchanged, and it's Will King to start the initial strikes here as these two go back and forth. And now it's Josh. Look at this, calling for it. Back and forth these two go to start the match off. And now, it's Josh Armstrong calling for it. And here we go. Now into a collar and elbow, an Irish whip to the outside, and this is where things could get dangerous here in Austin, Texas. Got the doors opened already, and now Will King climbing to the top rope as Josh is on the outside, all the way down to the thin matted concrete, and Will King, man, I think Will King just slipped off that top turnbuckle. Oh man, and that is going to be a big momentum turner for Josh Armstrong. Oh man. Yeah, that is not good for Will King. It was off to a good start here, and now it is Josh. Oh man, looking for that armed classic. That armbar classic, and Will King able to squirm out, and now dropping him face first on the hardest part of the ring. Here we go now, both superstars back up. The doors are already open. Oh man! Slam down on that thin matted concrete. Imagine we're going to get a lot of that here tonight. Ooh. Falling face, but now we are on the concrete now, guys, in front. Oh no, man! Float over unprettier on the damn concrete. And Josh Armstrong going to work on those arms. That's not how you're going to be able to win this matchup, though. You got to get Will King inside the ambulance. Oh, man. Now where's Will King going? Back in the ring. The safe haven of this matchup. There's Josh right behind him now. An Irish whip. Up and over goes Will. Oh no. Up and over goes Josh now, and a power slam for Will King. Nicely done. Oh man. And a big spear from the entity. We'll take back that momentum, and now a splash, but Josh got the knees up. Josh able to get the knees up and keep on to that upper hand that he had prior to getting back in the ring. At least that's what he was hoping for here. But it's Will. He's got a power bomb, and this ain't gonna be good. Oh man, to the outside. All the way down to the thin matted concrete. And now look at that deadlift from Will King. Showing the strength and dropping him down military press style on the thin mats. And now it's Will King awaiting. Look at this. No. Josh Armstrong battles his way out and it lariat sends Will King inside out. Here we go, back to work on the arms. This is Josh Armstrong. Man, that has just got to be tough to deal with from Will King. Here we go, scooping him up, trying to get him in the ambulance, and no. Will King able to get himself free, and it's getting real close to the inside of that ambulance, and all you got to do is this. Get him inside and lock the doors. There he goes. Josh Armstrong is inside, and now Will's going to try to shut the doors and win this matchup. And the struggle to get the door shut, and it's not going to happen. Josh Armstrong able to free himself from the ambulance. Oh, and there goes Will. Inside, reminiscent of TBX, and now trying to shut the door, but there's Will King, and oh, there's one door shut. One door shut. Josh has just got to get one more, and he can't. Will King powers out. Oh man, look at this. What was that right there? That was rather impressive, but a turnaround from Will King. And now it's Josh Armstrong. Entering to the other side of the ring, and we know what these are. Josh has got the thumbtacks spread all along the ring. And you got to get Will King's 250 plus pound body. Oh man! And his legs smack the damn bumper of that ambulance before slamming right hard on the thin matted concrete. Oh no. Oh man. Impressive maneuver here into another submission. Once again working on the arms. Trying to prevent Will King from stopping the doors from shutting. Next time he gets him in the ambulance, if there is a next time. Will King going back to work on the legs that smacked against that steel bumper of the ambulance. And now what is Will King thinking? All the way on top of the ambulance, and here comes Josh Armstrong. And we are about to battle on top of the ambulance. Oh man. Oh no, wait. Oh man. A big super kick and a splash from off the top of the ambulance. Man, oh man. Oh. You know that Josh Armstrong is feeling every bit of that. The 10+ foot drop down to the thin matted concrete. And then the big body of Will King splashing down on him. And now Josh is in the ambulance. Josh is in the ambulance again. And the first door shut. And Will King trying to put an end to it, and he's not. Armstrong again, powering his way out of the ambulance. What a battle these two are in. Right back to the arms. Right back to the arms. And Josh Armstrong is relentless. Here we go. Scooping up the big guy. Trying to get him in the ambulance again. No. And this time, reversed by Will King. And Josh goes flying in the ambulance again. Third time. Can it be the charm for Will King? Door number 1 is shut. And now Will trying with his weak arms. Oh, and he gets it. The door shut. We got a new XTV champion. And what a battle these two just engaged in here. This right here was brutal. And that just added to everything that Josh Armstrong had to endure in this matchup. Here is your winner and new Extreme Television Champion, Will King. That's right, Will King getting the job done and bringing the XTV Championship back to Townsend Enterprises. Well, so far, half of the titles that Townsend's contending for here tonight, and one of them is being brought home by Will King.
I can't get no holes in my hair like this! Whoa! You need that Hagen's! I got my hair and my dignity back.
Hagen's hair cream. When bald isn't a part of the plan.
Want to get jacked like Caleb Stone? Don't lift light, sip right. Caleb Stone's secret juice. The power's in the bottle.
Get juiced!
You know the look, the smile that stops a room, the eyes that hold attention, the presence that can't be taught. You can't be handsome, but you can smell like it. Handsome by Chris Harris. You can't be handsome, but at least you can smell good.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way elimination match and is for the Women's Undisputed Championship. Alright, here we go. One of the newest Hall of Famers to 3-Dub Wrestling. From Norfolk, Virginia. Hall of Fame, Athena. Athena, rightfully so, getting introduced to the Season 10 class of the Hall of Fame for 3-Dub Wrestling. And that same very night that she got inducted, she had a big 5-woman gauntlet match, the Russian roulette style matchup. But unfortunately, Athena would not walk out with the championship. No one would, except for Danni Moire. And from Hell, Michigan, the Casket Queen, Jasolyn. Now Jasolyn Havok coming into season 11 here, and she is ready to hit the ground running. This could be a very big matchup for her if she can get the win here tonight. She has a lot to go through. And of course, this is a fatal four-way elimination style matchup. Jasolyn, one of the first to get eliminated at TBX in the Russian roulette match. Yeah, that's got to be weighing in the back of her mind.
I'm released from the darkness.
And here we go. The only woman to compete in a male's highest honor MVP match. Nightshade. The season 9 and season 10 back-to-back Women's Superstar of the Year. Riding in with style here tonight in Austin, Texas. Ready to bring the house down here tonight, and what a win it would be for Nightshade to finally get her hands back on the Undisputed Women's Championship. Looking better than ever, Nightshade is. Can she make it a three-peat this season? Being once again the Woman's Superstar of the Year. Only time will tell. We've got a lot of new talent in the 3-dub women's division, and we can't forget about her. Los Angeles, California. She is the Women's Undisputed Champion. Representing Townsend Enterprises, the baddie, Danni Moire. That's right, guys. This was originally supposed to be just a triple threat #1 contenders match. But I guess in a chance to maybe take a shot at Townsend, Danni will be defending tonight per James Black, the president, saying that it is imperative tonight that the women's championship is defended by Danni Moire, making this a fatal four-way elimination match. And will we see a new champion crowned like we have seen 2 other times here tonight, or will Danni Moire walk out with the championship? Danni going right at Jasolyn, and a quick kick out. Gotta remember, Jasolyn eliminated early in that TBX matchup. She does not want that to repeat here tonight. Here's Danni, look at this, using the ropes on Athena. It is not gonna help her out. She is going to work on the Hall of Famer, though. And now these two have had a massive rivalry. Oh, man. And Nightshade taking it to Danni Moire. You got to remember, those were the last 2 remaining in the TBX Russian roulette match. Nightshade fought one hell of a fight, but was unable to get one up on Danni Moire. And there's Jasolyn once again saving herself from being eliminated first in this match. All of these superstars, former women's champions. And Danni goes down hard, and Jasolyn only going to get a 2 count. Oh, look at this, though. The Casket Queen, nice Hurricane Runner on the Hall of Famer, and it's right back to Nightshade and Danni. And the kip up from Nightshade right into a pinfall, and Danni Moire. Quick kick out for the champion. Danni would like to have the same route as Will King. Oh, man. And retain her title here tonight and not take the route of Lance Hagen and Caleb Stone. With Athena, just a powerhouse in there. Taking down Nightshade and right back to it with a collar and elbow, but Shade scoop slam. As the Casket Queen and the Baddie go at it. Oh, man. Look at the Casket Queen. Look at this. All over Nightshade. Hard slam down from Athena, now making her way to the mid-rail as Nightshade looks to try to put away Danni. 2 count kick out. Now switching up opponents here. Athena takes on Danni, and man, Nightshade with a massive spear on Jasolyn Havok. Oh, man. The battle thus far. Who do you think is going to get eliminated first? Oh, man. Pile driver off of the apron onto the thin matted concrete. My goodness. Nightshade pulling all the tricks out here tonight. Man, she is all over Danni, too. Now Athena, bubble bomb. And Danni could be eliminated here from Nightshade, and again, a kick out at 2. You can see how much all of these women want this. Oh, man, want this championship taken away from Danni Moire. Ooh, cutter. Cutter, and Nightshade's in trouble here. Nightshade's in trouble. 2 kick out. Now goes Jasolyn, and now it's Athena and Danni Moire scooping her up. Dropping her down. Let's see if we're going to see the prettiest spear in the game. No! Danni leaps over. Man, that could have been curtain call. And there it is. The prettiest spear in the game. Taking out Danni Moire. And wait a minute. 2 count. No, Danni kicks out again as Nightshade trying to take out Danni. That is seemingly her entire mission. Nightshade is to take out Danni Moire. Corella and Athena on the outside and missing with the crossbody block on the inside. Danni and Shade. Danni got in mind here. Look at this. Oh, come on. Jasolyn and Athena still fighting on the outside. With Jasolyn having the upper hand. And now it's Danni trying to eliminate Nightshade. Can she do it here? No. Not quite yet. But here she goes. Dropping her down with the double underhook. Baddie DDT. Still not done. Oh my goodness! The pop-up super kick. The 2 count. Nightshade, how the hell did she kick out of that? My goodness. Still plenty of fight left in Nightshade. Seemingly plenty of fight left in all of these superstars. Ooh, nicely done side slam from Nightshade. Oh man, one of the best pure strikers in the women's division, Miss Athena. Been throwing hands for many years, look at this. Not to mention one of the strongest to boot. Look at the baddie. Oh man. Face first into the ring post as Jasolyn Havok was face first in the baddie's backside. I'll just say that. Oh, and you can see Jasolyn didn't like any bit of that. Talk about two total opposites. Oh, and the cutter. The cutter. And is that enough for Jasolyn here? Oh no, and a kick out. And nobody has been eliminated yet. Still all 4 superstars left in this matchup. Damn, down goes Nightshade. And now, Danni Moire caught by Athena. Going up and over goes Danni to the outside. And Jasolyn Havok now, oh man! A reverse powerbomb on Nightshade, and now it's Athena. No, now it's Jasolyn. Jasolyn now with the pinfall on Athena, but it took too long here. Oh man! Big maneuvers being dished out here, guys. And now the champ in trouble, driving the pile driver. Is that enough to eliminate the champion? 2, 3 count. Danni loses the title. Man, oh man, I don't think that was on anybody's bingo card here tonight. Danni Moire, the first to be eliminated. And Townsend Enterprises will lose another championship as we are down to 3. The 2-time champ, Nightshade, 1-time champ, Jasolyn Havok, and the 6-time champ, Miss Athena. Oh, and a spear. Spear from Nightshade. Jasolyn rolled out of the ring. And does Nightshade have enough in her to put down the Hall of Famer? Or does the Hall of Famer have it? Oh man! Inside cradle bomb. And Athena going for an elimination. Nightshade is gone. It's down to the Casket Queen and the Hall of Famer. Ruthless aggression against pure strength. Oh man, in the backstabber. Does Jasolyn Havok have it in her to win a 2nd Women's Championship? Oh man, over goes Athena. Or can Athena bounce back? Can Athena bounce back and win her 7th championship here tonight? Are we gonna witness history? And oh man, Jasolyn through the ropes with a bloody forearm, taking out Athena. Oh man, damn son. thought we were going to see a tombstone pile driver on the thin matted concrete. And now, can she get the job done? Is it Jasolyn's time? It is! Jasolyn Havok becomes a 2-time women's champion. Man, oh man, guys, what a battle that was. These women blowing the roof off of the arena here tonight, possibly could be match of the night. What a damn good match. Your winner and new women's undisputed champion, Jasolyn. And the era of Havok is upon us. Man, oh man, what a difference one night makes as we go from the baddie holding the title until the casket queen. Look at the sight of this. What a big win for Jasolyn Havok here tonight in Lone Star Showdown, man. Oh man, guys, hey, good deals going on right now at the 3Dub merch shop. Be sure to check it out and get 20% off site-wide right now. Be sure to get that new gear from 3Dub Wrestling. Visit at 3dubmerch.myspreadshop.com. The link is in the description. But guys, it is time for the main event. Hit that like button. Stay tuned with us. The following contest is the main event, scheduled for one fall, and is for the 3Dub World Heavyweight Championship. All right, one of the most anticipated matches. And we are just getting started with Season 11.
What was I supposed to do?
Chris Harris carrying the title into the big event X, the biggest main event in big event history, the Elimination Chamber match. It would be John Awesome that would eliminate Chris Harris. Can he beat the Star Killer again tonight and retain the championship here in this dangerous, dangerous match? And for the first time in Season 11, the 3Dub World Heavyweight Champion, John Awesome, is here. And now traveling down the entrance ramp, similar to the long road it took for John Awesome to get that 3Dub World title. And now tonight, he's got one thing in mind, and that is to put Townsend Enterprises behind him, to put this saga that is over a year long with Chris Harris behind him, and to walk out with the 3Dub World title. But here tonight in Texas, one of the most brutal matches known to any superstar anywhere in the world, the Texas Deathmatch, where anything goes. Anything can happen. That includes Townsend Enterprises, so you have to have your head on a swivel tonight if you are John Awesome. See him right there already. Keeping an eye on Chris Harris. These guys, Chris Harris and Townsend, have proven that they will do anything by any means necessary to get what they want in the end. You know that they are not finished with the tag team titles. They are not finished with the women's title.
From Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 242 pounds, representing Townsend Enterprises, the Star Killer, Chris Harris.
And as of right now, they are not done with the 3-Dub World title yet.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 236 pounds, he is the 3-Dub World Heavyweight Champion, John Awesome.
All right, here we go, the rematch. John's official first title defense comes against the man that he has stood across the ring from many, many times. He's had many contacts, many interactions with the Star Killer. Can Chris Harris end the night on a good note for Townsend Enterprises? Here we go, guys. I am excited about this matchup, and it's going to start off with Chris Harris driving down the shoulder. Trying to stomp a mud hole in John Awesome, but now an Irish whip caught into a neck breaker. This match could get brutal here tonight, guys. We have already seen our fair share of brutality here tonight. And a reversal, another big reversal for John Awesome. Here we go, collar and elbow scooped up, reversal again into another reverse DDT of sorts from John Awesome. Now stomping a mud hole is the champion, and you can see the frustration building up in Chris Harris. Here we go. Kick to the midsection. John Awesome now looking for a big maneuver. Man, oh man. Into the powerbomb long blower. A quick pinfall early in this matchup. Barely getting 1.5. Here we go now. Harris. Oh man. Almost took a spill to the outside, but a double feet to the face. Right to the outside, and John Awesome scooped up. Turned down hard on the hip. And Chris Harris throws him into the damn steps. And oh man. Now under the ring for a trash can. Into the barricade goes Chris Harris, as now John Awesome fetches the trash can, and one quick hit over the back, but it's Chris. This match continuing on the outside now. Of course, no countouts. Anything goes in this Texas Deathmatch. Couple of right hands from Chris Harris. Here's the elbows from John Awesome, freeing himself from the grasp of the Star Killer. And now, Chris Harris with a kip up, right back into the hands of John Awesome, scoops him up and slams him down on the thin mat. John Awesome, what are we looking at here from the top? Oh no! Falling down hard on the apron and almost fell off of it. And now Chris Gonna take advantage of the big mishap. That's 2 big mishaps on the top rope we've seen here tonight. I don't know if somebody Vaseline the top rope or not, but Will King slipping earlier tonight. And now John Awesome. Also at Fate. Here's Chris now scooping him up again. And a shoulder breaker. Right into a pinfall now from Chris Harris and a quick kick out from the champ. Oh no, right into another quick pinfall and another quick kick out from John. 2 back-to-back pinfalls for Chris Harris, unable to get the job done as we now go launch to the outside. Now Harris retrieving the, oh man, the garbage can again. Throwing it down hard on John Awesome. And now again, strike to the back, but here's John scooping him up. And John now, oh man! Big kick to the side of the head, and Harris goes crashing down on the trash can. And now it's, oh no, wait a minute. Harris has him. Look out. No, right hands, he drops the tacks. Oh, and another big kick from John Awesome in the side of the head, using those educated feet. Couple of big blows with the bag of thumbtacks, and now they are sprawled out all over ringside here. And John Awesome, oh no. John, oh man. German suplex, and he's not done yet. A second German on the thumbtacks, and now a third on the thin mat, and look at this. Oh, trying to pick him out of his back. Oh my goodness. John missing with the double axe from the top. Into the ring post. Chris Harris not wearing a shirt in this matchup. Both in their typical gear, but John Awesome saved a little bit here. Although it's just fabric and cloth, but it's enough to protect a little bit at least from those thumbtacks. And now a big back body drop on the steel barricade. That's one thing your shirt won't protect you from. Now Chris Harris climbs to the top, all the way to the top, and dives off. Catches with a leaping lariat all the way down to the outside. Scoop slam on the thin matted concrete now. Chris Harris letting the crowd have it here in Austin, Texas. Missing, no. John Awesome, another big backstabber. What a reversal for John Awesome. He's been studying his tape on Chris Harris. He knows what maneuvers Chris is about to pull out of the bag. Been a number of big reversals for John, and he's gonna kick out here. No. Quick kick out of the one, and now a pin from John. A pin from John. 2 count. Bridging up as Harris floating around into a backslide. 1, 2. Kick out from John. Succession of pinfalls from both superstars here. Oh man, the pile driver, man. Harris driving the crown of John Awesome's head down onto the mat. Irish whip in the corner, but a knee reverses things. No, Harris reverses it back. Scraping the face of John Awesome. Oh man, with those wrist wraps, and not to mention maybe a thumbtack or two still sticking in. John Awesome down. Chris Harris under the ring for a barbed wire baseball bat. Oh no. Things just got amped up here a bit. Under the ring for more weapons. What else has he got? A freaking table. Oh man. Throwing the table down on John Awesome. Gotta climb out from under the rubble. Man, oh man. Big shots with the barbed wire bat. And I think John Awesome has been busted open here. And what's this? A light tube. A light tube. Shattered glass in the face of John Awesome. Man, these last 2 minutes have been real brutal for John Awesome and Chris Harris. Float over. Awesome staying about himself here. On his feet, but not for long. Oh, and the reversal again, and John Awesome seemingly knows what's going to happen before it does, each and every time. Able to escape and reverse all them big maneuvers. If only he could have escaped that barbed wire bat and that light tube. Oh man, another big kick from John Awesome. He's been using his feet a lot in this matchup, and maybe that is exactly the route he wanted to go here against Chris Harris. Maybe he's got something stuffed in his boot. Who knows? Into the barricade once again. Now it's John. Note reversed by Harris, who sends him flying. And now he's got his eyes set on this table once again. Look at that carnage on the outside. Glass shattered everywhere. As now we get a table introduced into the ring, and the bat is back in action. Man, more big shots from Chris Harris from that barbed wire baseball bat. Brutal, man. Some pretty lethal shots to the face. And you can see he's been busted open by that barbed wire. Nonetheless, the champ's still fighting here. Float over. Arm drag takedown. Caught him again. No, Harris stopped him. Big knee right in the open wound. Gonna rinse the neck. Gonna put his feet on the ropes. And a kick out from Joe. Man, these two back and forth. And there's that big double stomp again from John Awesome. Oh, he's got him. Oh, the X-Plex. The Awesome Plex on Chris Harris. 2 count, kick out, man. Just like that, it could have been over, guys. Chris Harris kicking out at 2 3/4, and look at this sledgehammer. Oh, oh man, what a shot. Oh man, and drop toe hold down on the barbed wire. And a pile driver on the handles of the bat and the sledgehammer, and John Awesome is leaking everywhere, and a super kick sends him back down. Good God Almighty. Chris Harris is unleashing hell on John Awesome right now. Look at him just leaking everywhere. And here comes the lumber, and here's another light tube. But Chris Harris is on top of things here. And look at big knee to the gut, maybe preparing him for that 5-star frog splash. And oh, another light tube to the face. John Awesome has taken some very lethal shots. Oh, but here's John. John's not done yet. Power bomb. Lone blower. Once again on... I don't know where John Awesome is getting this fight from. Big shot to his face. Glass everywhere. Barbed wire. And he's still fighting, ladies and gentlemen. Harris now setting him up. Oh boy, not good. The champ laid out on the table, and here comes Harris from the top rope. From the top rope, Moire frog splash. Frog splash through the table, and is that going to be enough for Chris Harris to win the title? It is not. It is not enough. John Awesome is putting up the fight of his life here. Oh, man. The big backbreaker climbing up to the top once again. And another. No, he got the knees up. And the crowd has exploded here. Awesome got the knees up on the second frog splash. Rolled up, double stomp across the chest. John has to do something big. And he's got him. He's got him for the awesome bomb. Awesome bomb. John could retain the title right here. No, man. Harris kicks out. What in the hell? Onto the apron now, John. He's got him lined up. Spear onto the thumbtacks. Man. Another big drop down on the thumbtacks. And you can see him sticking everywhere in Chris Harris's body. What a match! Blood everywhere, glass everywhere, thumbtacks. John Moire! Superman punch from the ropes. And now, awesome bomb. A second awesome bomb. John Awesome retains the title. What a fight!
And still, straight-up World Heavyweight Champion, John.
I am surprised. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. Chris Harris from behind. You know he is not done trying to get that title back with Townsend Enterprises, but this is as low as it gets. Come on. Taking out John with the championship after a fight like that. Where is your respect, Chris Harris? Come on, man. Well, nonetheless, what a big victory for John Awesome. What a fight he just put up to retain the 3-Dub World Heavyweight Championship. Guys, thanks for joining me here at the Lone Star Showdown in Austin, Texas. I am Dewey Danielson, and I hope you had a fantastic night. We will see you in 2 weeks for the first episode of Blackout. Thanks for joining me. Have a great night.
We'll take it down.